Hello Divine Feminine and welcome to your power message for Sunday, Super Sunday. So I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today and the book as well. So we're going to use the Angel Tarot by the amazing Jayne Wallace to do a general energy of what you may be experiencing today or what you may be going through as we get ready for a new week, but also as we prepare for March itself. And I'm going to bring in the Archangel Power Tarot by Radleigh, Valentine and the Akashic Tarot. So let's see what we need to know today then. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know as a Divine Feminine, please, on this day? What do I feel? No, it's not them ones. Keep going, the angels are saying. It's going to be a clear card coming out. What do you need to know? What's the energy coming out today? There it is. Wow. What's the energy, please, angels, today? What do we need to know for the Divine Feminines? What do we need to know? Thank you, thank you. And what's the energy? It feels like today you might need some get up and go. And I spoke about that the other day, get up and go. But it feels like you're either feeling excited today and you're wanting to do things, or you're just tired and you can't be bothered. It's like there's no in between. And it is a Sunday. They say Sunday is a day of rest, even though a lot of us are busy on a Sunday doing things, preparing. You could be at work, you could be looking after the kids, you could be seeing family. But it's going to be one of those days where you're going to say it's one of those days. It's one of those days. Is it a day where you're feeling excited and powerful, or you're just feeling a little bit blur? And if you are feeling a bit drained and tired, it's a sign from heaven to have a rest, to give back to yourself, to take some time, to not rush or force anything, just allow things to be. And if you are on the other end of the spectrum and you are feeling excited and powerful and you've got ideas coming in, make the most of it. Write things down, take guided action, do what you're guided to do. But I definitely feel this is a day where it's one way or the other. So the message is we've got isolation and we've got vision. Wow. Now, these are powerful cards because the 5 and the 7 of Pentacles is about change. Now, the 5 of Pentacles is changing the kind of negative into the positive. You know, the 5 of Pentacles, we may feel like we're missing out on something. And you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So you may be feeling like, are we ever going to be together? He's happy with his karmic partner. All the way the ego will tell you lies or give you fears, which are false experiences, and they appear to be real. They create illusion, distraction, pain, struggle. You know, the energy where we just can't be bothered, and we feel like we're doing something wrong, or there's something wrong, or we're taking things personally. But when we go within and we reconnect with ourselves and source, we see things in a new way. We have time for ourselves to give back to ourselves, and then we have a new vision, a new way of looking at it. And then we can focus on setting intentions and manifesting our dreams. So the 7 of Pentacles is about talking to heaven, thinking about what you want, putting things on your vision board, visualizing the end result, trusting the process of this love, trusting the universe has your back, trust and faith. So sometimes we get knocked down so we can prove to ourselves and the world that we can get back up. As Rocky said, it's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up. And as you prepare for a new week, as you're going to go into this week feeling negative or feeling positive, feeling optimistic about things or pessimistic about things, you have that choice. You can't miss out on what's meant for you. And if you feel that way today, look at it from a higher place. See it in a new way. And have a vision of what you do want instead of focusing on what you don't want. We've got the Buddha prepares. Wow. So Buddha is a reminder to be grateful and happy, but also with it goes, you know, it starts within. So Buddha is meditating there, connecting with the heart space, connecting with the aura around. So you're being reminded that where your attention goes is what you're actually bringing in. So energy creates momentum, focus creates momentum. So make sure you're focused on what you do want. Focus on the good, focus on the way you want things to be. But don't worry about how it's going to be or how it's going to happen, because that brings up fear, because it brings up struggle, because you start expecting it then to happen a certain way. And when it doesn't, we get disappointed or triggered, because most of the time it happens in a way that we don't expect. And it's always a way that brings many, many blessings and magical things. The universe knows what works for you and what doesn't. Sometimes the universe knows which way will work better for you than you. So this is about trusting in that. The Buddha prepared. So I feel you're being prepared. Prepared for a new week. Prepared for union. Maybe preparing for communication. Preparing maybe for a new job or something new in your life. But the Buddha prepares. And Buddha is bringing in happiness, enlightenment and joy. So I feel Buddha around us today. And also the number 13 is connected with luck. Luck is on your side today. So you may see ladybirds, ladybugs. You may see shamrocks connected with the luck of the Irish. You may see things that bring in that pot of gold. So luck is on your side, but the answer today is through meditation, isolation, connecting with yourself to have a vision of what you want. So that's what the angels want you to make time for today, Divine Feminine, to give back to you and breathe and rest. And I'm seeing this as, when you do this, other people around you do this. So you're also around like-minded beings. So I'm seeing this as the feminine collective today, going within to have that vision. So instead of chasing something today or trying to make things happen, just go with the flow. And that's going to bring in an epiphany. Look at this. We've got Archangel Radleigh, the psychic angel. And he's the guru, really. He's the Dumbledore of heaven. He's the ultimate magician. And he's the one who helps you to tap in with your psychic gifts, the psychic talents you have, to use the tools you've been given. And he's saying your joy will come through your spiritual growth. Be a light to others today. And answers will come to you, or answer that call, he's saying, through meditation. So the message for you today, Divine Feminine, is meditation. And you may need to isolate yourself to do that. That means you may need to switch off your phone. You may need to have a day to yourself or some hours to yourself so you can work on that vision. Because it's so important that we spend time visualizing and visualizing what we do want instead of what we don't want. A lot of the time we're thinking about the things we don't want, and it's manifesting more of that. It's giving that momentum. And instead we want to stop doing that and we want to start doing this. So you focus on the end result, and that's when you're going to see previews of what's to come. So Buddha coming through today and Archangel Radleigh saying to you to have an epiphany, to receive your miracle in your life, to manifest your dreams and create the life that you want, the life you have a vision of. What you're hungering for, go within and prepare through meditation, through breath work, through calming your mind, through bringing yourself into the now. And they're reminding me a lot of, in the film, I know it's a book too, Eat, Pray, Love, when, Liz goes on a spiritual adventure and she goes and she meets the guru and he says to her, this is what you're going to do. And then she goes to India and she learns how to meditate with a smile on her face. So focus on smiling today, joy, feeling blissful, feeling grateful, looking for the blessings. Even if you're isolating yourself to do gratitude or watch your favourite show or do something you love to do, that's going to be a form of meditation, because meditation isn't always about, breath work or sitting there saying Om or calming your mind in that way. The traditional way. It's about calming your mind in any way. So if you love watching your favourite show on a Sunday when you haven't got to go to work and you keep your pyjamas on, or you're having a nice bath, or you're going out to do a bit of shopping, or you're going to your favourite coffee shop, or going for a drive, or whatever you love to do, that will relax you and allow the answers to come. And that's when epiphanies come. So the number 9 is about spiritual awakening, your spiritual pathway, spiritual endeavours, new beginnings spiritually, because you're moving into a higher state of being. You're moving out of the energy of lack into the energy of power and vision, the energy where you believe and you have faith that when you dream it, you believe, you achieve. And that's what they want you to know today. So feel Buddha around today and Archangel Radleigh bringing in epiphanies and helping us to connect with ourselves and feel strong, to gather that spiritual power. So what do we need to know today? So we've got the same page again today. So I feel you and your twin are on the same page. Now, what that means as well is if you feel like you've got lots and lots of energy, your twin is likely to have that too. But it could also go the other way. Remember, it very much also depends on what energy you're operating in. So if your twin is feeling really energized today, you could be feeling a bit drained because, it's the opposite effect. It's polarity. It's a lot like if you see the numbers that are mirrored. So if you see 1111, you're both going through an awakening. You're both realizing things. You're both having epiphanies. If you see 1212, you're both working on stability and bringing things in. If you see 1221, it's the polarity. So 12 is meaning you're focused on stability, and they are, if they're getting to 21, they're focused on making things happen and making changes and bringing in a beginning. So it really is about remembering that. So I feel you're either both going to feel drained or both going to feel energized, or it's going to be one or the other. So know that you've already won. So the angels are saying for you to manifest your dreams and for you to bring changes in that you want to create, for you to have that vision, you must know you've already won. And that means you believe it into reality. You dream it, you want it, you believe it's real, and then you achieve it, you receive it. When you ask, it is given. So in other words, believe you've already won, that you've already got there, you're already in union. I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship. If you put their name on the end of that, your ego won't believe it, because your ego will start saying, no, you're not, or no, he's with her, or no, you're not ready, or whatever it says. But if you say, I am in a wonderful, loving relationship, there's not really any ego around that, because there's just joyful thoughts and desire. So that's knowing you've already won. Or I have whatever you're thinking of. Maybe you're thinking about a certain amount of money in the bank, like, I don't know, we'll use a ballpark. Say you're thinking £500,000. Okay, I have £500,000 in the bank. I have £500,000 in the bank. Your ego, first of all, is going to say, no, you haven't. That's unrealistic. But the more you say it, the more it will come. Or maybe you say that figure and you think that's too far out. 10,000. So you could change it to 10,000. That seems more realistic. Your ego will believe that. And when you believe it, you receive it. And then you're going to start seeing it everywhere. So know that you've already won. That's what athletes do. They run the race in the mind as if they've already won. And that's how it happens. So when you see an advertisement saying that you may have already won a jackpot, your body becomes activated with excitement. Yet such words are true. You have already won. And the angel's saying you've already won because you're already here, you're already awake, you're already aware, you're already in communication if you are, maybe you're already in union. But you've won because you have come together in this lifetime and you have recognised each other in this lifetime. That means you've already won. You're already really halfway there to achieving union anyway, because that recognition is enough. So the recognition creates all the changes. Every prize imaginable in this lifetime is yours. So there's no need for you to search any longer. You're already the winner, and you claim your prizes through affirmative thinking and positive emotions. Imagine what it feels like to swim in a sea of your manifested desires. Retain the sensation along with gratitude, and it shall be done. So visualize it today, but smell it, taste it, touch it, feel it. How's it going to feel? Like Buffy says, once more with feeling. It's not enough to just think it. You can't just think something into reality. You have to feel it into reality. You have to believe it into reality. You have to touch it, taste it, sense it. How does it feel to drive that new car? What does it smell like? What's it making your body do? What does it feel like to walk hand in hand with your twin on that beach? What do the waves sound like? What's the skin? What does your skin feel like with the sun on it? How does your skin feel when your twin is touching you, and how does it make you feel? These are the ways to manifest. You're a winner through and through. And the more you know the fact, the more you live it. So the more you know, the more you affirm, the more you get out of those negative belief thinking and bring in positive belief thinking, the more you create. So the thought for today is this: I open my arms to receive every valuable thing that heaven brings to me. Every valuable thing. So remember, every valuable thing, including lessons and drama and struggle, because that's how you grow. I am feeling rich because I now feel rich in every way. I deserve to win, and when I do, everybody else comes out as winners as well. Everyone else comes out ahead as well. I easily collect my rewards. So this is knowing that you are being rewarded right now. You're being rewarded for all the effort you've put into this. You're being rewarded for all the time you've put into this. You're being rewarded for all the love you've put into this. So nothing is missing unless you feel it is. So move out of that energy. Your twin lives in you. They are not missing, they are inside of you. It's like when we lose a loved one. They live on through us. They live inside of us through memories and feelings and thoughts. So choose to feel connected today. Choose to know that nothing is missing in spiritual truth and you are safe. And have the vision and keep the vision with unwavering faith of what you want and how you want this to be. And allow Buddha to prepare you with gratitude, with joy, with happiness, with bliss, to connect again with your heart space. And allow Archangel Radleigh to bring in those epiphanies to open you up and remind you of your spiritual gifts. So you receive your joy through spiritual growth. You receive joy by being a light to others, by helping others, by working on service. So if you focus on service, you can't get nervous. And if you do, pray, ask for help, call on the angels, and focus on giving. Answers will come to you through meditation, but not just through meditation, through doing things you love, by relaxing, by feeling at peace, by calling on the angels to connect with yourself. So if you've got no energy today, just give back to you. Have a day of rest, have a day of chilling out, have a day of knowing that tomorrow it will be okay, because today is already taken care of. And so is every tomorrow, because the angels have got your back. And if you're feeling positive and inspired and dedicated and you've got lots of energy, lots of va-va-voom, put that into something powerful. Channel it into something productive today. Do something you love. Write down your thoughts, your feelings. Make things happen. Because this is how you have that vision. And that vision creates into what you want. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.